Hello, welcome to BNBForms. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to set up the BNBForms booking widget on your Wix site so that visitors can open it via a menu item instead of the default Book Now button. This method is perfect for those who prefer a cleaner, more minimalistic design and want to integrate the booking form directly into your site's navigation while keeping the booking flow intuitive. Sometimes you might also want visitors to go straight to a specific accommodation page rather than starting with the general search. So I'll show you how to add a single accommodation page to the menu so guests can check out its details and availability right away. So without further delay, let's jump in. The first step is to get the widget code. Go to your BNBForms dashboard, navigate to Widget script, and copy the code. Next, we'll add the code to Wix. Log into your Wix account and go to Settings. Scroll down until you find the Development and Integration section. Heads up, to add custom code on Wix, you must have a domain name and a published site. My site is ready, so I can use the custom code feature. I click Add Code in the Head section, then paste the copied BNBForms code snippet into the text box. Done. Now let's give it a name, something like BNBForms widget, so we don't forget what it's for. Under Add Code to Pages, you have two options. If you go for all pages, the widget will show up everywhere. If you pick this, decide whether the code should load once or on each new page. And if you want it on just a few pages, then use the Choose Specific Pages option to pick exactly where you want it to appear. Under Place Code In, we recommend choosing the Head section. Finally, hit Apply and check your live site. Now let's reload the page and see it in action. And that's it. BNBForms is now part of your Wix site. Next, we'll hide the button and add a hyperlink to the site's menu. Let's move on. Now I'll show you how to edit the snippet code to remove the default floating button. While you can edit the snippet directly in the Wix interface, I find that super inconvenient. Instead, I prefer using Sublime Text. First, I paste the original widget code. Now let's focus on the button. It's the main object that controls the button settings. To hide it, we need to set its value to null inside the button object. So, I removed the default properties like background color, text, position, and t-offset. Then I replaced them with null. This disables the button while keeping the rest of the widget configuration intact. Exactly what we need at this stage. Now I copy the updated code and head to the custom code settings to replace the original snippet with the modified version. Alright, we're all set. Time to check the front end. Perfect. The button is gone. Now we're going to set up the site navigation. From your Wix dashboard, go to Edit Site. You'll find it at the bottom of the left-hand menu. Take a moment while Wix Studio loads. Once inside the editor, click on your website's menu. It should highlight, showing that it's ready to be edited. A menu settings panel will appear. Now let's add a new menu item. Click Manage Menu to open the menu editor. Then select Add a Menu Item. A list of options will pop up, and here we need to choose Link. This is where you'll paste the widget link. To find the link, visit your BNBForms account. Once you're there, highlight the URL. Place your cursor at the very start of the link, just before HTTPS. Then click and hold as you drag your cursor all the way to the end of the account number. And once the portion of the link you need is highlighted, right-click on it and select Copy from the context menu. Now let's head back to Wix and paste the link in. I also choose to have it open in the current window. And once you're done, click Done. We are almost there. The last thing we need to do is rename the link to something recognizable. To save the changes, don't forget to publish. Then click Done. Now let's check the front end. As always, just reload the page to see the changes. You should now see the new menu item, and when you click on it, the booking widget will open. Excellent, we nailed it. Now your booking widget is right in the menu. You've probably noticed that the booking widget doesn't use the default color palette. That's because I've customized the colors behind the scenes. I actually covered how to do this in one of the previous videos on the channel. You'll find the link to that video in the description below. So if you're curious about how to make those color changes yourself, don't forget to check it out. Sometimes you might want site visitors to land directly on a specific accommodation page within the booking widget when they click a menu link on your website. Instead of starting with the general search form, I'll show you how to add a single accommodation page to the menu. This way, visitors can jump straight to the details and check out the availability of the specific accommodation type right away, making the booking process even quicker. Now we head back to the Wix editor to add the new menu item. We'll pretty much repeat the same steps as before, but this time we need a different link, and I'll show you exactly how to get it. First, go to your BNBForms account, then navigate to Accommodation, Accommodation Types. Select the accommodation type you want, hover over it, and click on View. This is the URL you'll need to copy. Now head back to Wix and paste the link in. Don't forget to select Open in the current window. Once you're done, click Done. Next, we need to rename the link to something meaningful. After that, I'll reorder the menu items. All I need to do is drag and drop the new item to its preferred position. Finally, click Publish to make the updated menu live on your site. Once I reload the page, we can see the new menu item in place. By clicking on this new menu link, the widget will open directly to a single accommodation page. Visitors will immediately see all the details, photos, description, and pricing, making it much easier to check availability and book the place they're interested in without any extra steps. So let's go ahead and book this accommodation together. First, we select the dates. Then click the Confirm Reservation button. Next, we choose the number of guests and enter the full guest name. After that, pick a rate and any additional services. Then it's time to fill in the required fields. For my site, I've set it up so guests need to confirm their booking by making a payment. So they'll need to choose a payment method to complete the booking. Great, we've finished the booking process. On the reservation received page, we can see all the booking and payment details. And just like that, it's all set. The booking widget is now part of the Wix menu. The site stays clean and easy to navigate, while guests can find what they need without any distractions. Moreover, with the direct accommodation links, they can jump straight to the accommodation that caught their eye, check availability, and book, all without any extra steps. Thanks for following along. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more step-by-step guides on making the most of BNBForms. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll be happy to help. See you in the next one.